trying to tap back in one more time before I go back in this building. It's windier than that thing out here. I got a few extra minutes to spare, right? So I was gonna dive into, let me dip off. I was gonna dive into taking things for granted. On some real shit, it just crossed my mind, right? Now, like I said at the beginning of my first video, I was sentenced to 11 years at 85%, right? They tried to give me 30. But, you know, going through life, you know, you never really think about the things that's important to you. You know what I'm saying? Coming to family, children, and that's when the ripple effect come in effect, when you not really understanding that your actions affect everybody around you. You know, your actions and then the actions that you take onto other people. You know, whatever you did to somebody else, that's going to affect their family members too. You know, and I never realized that, you know, until I had to sit down for some years, you know. So it gave me something to really think about. But I really want people to get a full understanding of not taking advantage of life, you know, and really taking the time to sit back and taking in everything, you know, like being where I was just at. You know, even where I'm at right now, like I'm not free, you know. I got one foot in the door, one foot in the penitentiary still. I'm not free at all, you know. These people got to know everywhere I'm at all times, you feel me? And then where I was, I couldn't just get up and go in the refrigerator, grab me something to eat. I couldn't just go hug my kids or call my kids, you know. Hell, I went years without even talking to my kids because they was mad at me for even going back to prison. You know what I'm saying? Which I can't get mad at them about that, you know. But, you know, everything getting better now. We talking and everything. Besides one of them still ain't talked to me yet. But, like, taking things for granted, man, people do all the time. They do that all the time when it comes to relationships. I don't care if it's brothers and sisters, if it's cousins, if it's your parents, you know what I'm saying? Like, your parents ain't gonna be here forever. Your brothers and sisters ain't gonna be here forever. You know, friends, good friends, you know what I'm saying? Close relatives that you're real close to that don't have a problem with helping you out or, you know, doing things for you. You know, like, don't take things for granted. Don't take people for granted. Like, that is something that I cannot stress. Like, just don't do it, you know. Tell them you love them, you know what I'm saying? Tell them thank you. Tell them you appreciate them, you know what I'm saying? And think about your actions before you take them, you feel me? Like, for real, because your actions definitely is going to affect your children if you have them, your husband or wife if you got one, your girlfriend or boyfriend if you got one, your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters, your aunties, your uncles, your friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was gone and I had a lot of my homies that was rocking with me, you know what I'm saying? All my brothers and sisters, you know, family members, you know what I'm saying? So that was a good thing to be able to have that, but I also lost people, you know, lost grandmas, granddads, you know, nephews, friends, and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't take life for granted, you know? And that was just on my mind while I was walking to this building. I definitely got to get to it. But, yeah, don't take life for granted and appreciate what you got. And, you know, tell people that you love them. Tell people that you care about them. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. Most people think about going outside and they never think about never not coming back home. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing it don't never cross our mind. Only thing we know is we want to go to the grocery store. But some people go to the grocery store and never come home. You know? So always tell the person you love them. Always, because you never know what can happen. You know, people shooting, stray bullets, car accidents, heart attacks, brain aneurysms, like anything can happen. You know, so I do want people to understand and get a full understanding, like, man, don't take things for granted on some real Some real talk. But yeah, y'all go ahead and get back to what y'all was doing. You know, I do really appreciate those that do sit back and watch the videos and put forth the effort in trying to do things in their life to better themselves. You know, like that's the whole purpose for this, is to try to help guide people in the right direction. You know, like take the proper steps to better yourself every day. You know, so yeah, I definitely appreciate y'all, and